happened with you two? Because I saw the video where you guys are yelling at each other. Was it in a hotel or something?
Yeah, he said something about Georgia.
Oh, he said something about your country.
Yeah.
What is that?
He said, like, now I understand why the Russians are bombing Georgia or something, like putting bombs in Georgia. And
Whoa.
I'm like, bro.
Whoa.
Don't joke with that.
In your mouth, please, loudly, shut up. If not, I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna crush your face right here.
Do it then, you little fart.
You have another question?
Do it. Do it then, you little... Do something, stand up. All you do, you'll do nothing. You'll do nothing, you little fart. Go and sit back down. Sit back down. Hey, we're down on that.
That shirt.
Well, I'm scared of you.
Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch.
I said to him, what? Because I said to him on Twitter a few weeks back, if you're going to do something, do it in person. So I said, what? And then as he come over, I said, what's happening, lad? And he tried to wave his hand at me, lad, so I bounced the hand sanitizer off his head. So from now on, he'll forever be known as Mr. Hand Sanitizer. Missed his punch by about that much, and I bounced the bottle off his head. You know what I mean? He's an absolute idiot, little bully. And thinks that he's someone that he's not, you know what I mean?
Baddy, wow! Esther! My words! Unbelievable! It's done! Paddy Pimblett! Oh! Massive knockdown for Topuria and Paddy! The standard at 145 pounds in 2024!
What about Ilia? Because he's moving up to 155, right?
Yeah, always.
You guys have a long history.
Yeah.
That press conference 2 years ago was one of the most fucking entertaining press conferences of all time.
Even though I hate him and I think he's a bellend, we always knew he was a good fighter, know what I mean? Like, that's sort of what pisses me off about him.
Ilia vacates and then Islam vacates. We're seeing not only big events, but also the build-up to what could be a massive, massive event.
Face former lightweight champion and #2 ranked Charles Oliveira for the vacant lightweight title.
Charles looks nervous. Ilia looks very calm. So put it faster.
Now, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world.
You're talking about Paddy Pimblett.
Come on, you blonde bitch. Bring that bitch here.
I finish you, little man.
Get that fuck your ass from here.
I finish you.
Two people who genuinely dislike each other. We don't really get that. We haven't seen that since the Beeb and McGregor.
Just tell me where, and that's it.
And he's going right at Dylan Dennis. Mayhem.
This is the next level of the game. This is the next thing, and this is what I represent.
You know me saying, lad, I'm a Scouser. We don't get knocked out.
Fight fans. Today, we're diving into a matchup that has the UFC fan base buzzing louder than ever. Ilia El Matador, Topuria, versus Paddy the Baddy Pimblett. This is the fight that mixes pure hype with real heat, and it might be one of the most fascinating clashes the lightweight division has seen in years. Let's break it down. Ilia Topuria is at the absolute peak of his powers right now. The undefeated Spanish-Georgian warrior sits at 17 wins and 0 losses. 9 of those inside the UFC. He's not just holding the lightweight belt, he's doing it with the kind of ruthless efficiency that has him ranked #1 pound for pound on the UFC roster. Just ask Charles Oliveira. At UFC 317, Topuria stunned the world with a knockout that sent the Brazilian veteran crashing down in under 3 minutes. It wasn't just a win, it was a message. Right now, El Matador isn't chasing greatness. He's forcing it to come to him. On the other side, you've got Paddy Pimblett, the UFC's ultimate showman. 23 wins, 3 losses, and an undefeated run since entering the UFC. But Paddy isn't just about numbers, he's about energy, chaos, and controversy. He's coming off a TKO win over Michael Chandler at UFC 314, a performance that shut up plenty of critics who claimed he couldn't hang with top-tier strikers. Paddy's biggest weapon has always been his unpredictability, his slick submissions, his scrambles, and that fearless willingness to dive into the fire. So, what happens when these two collide? Stylistically, it's a powder keg. Topuria brings the kind of forward pressure that breaks men. He stalks his opponents, cuts off the cage, and lands shots that are designed to end nights early. But he's not just a knockout artist, Schneiderman. His grappling is world-class, with a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and a knack for finding finishes in the scramble. Paddy, meanwhile, might be one of the trickiest puzzle pieces in the division. His striking defense can be loose, but he makes up for it with a fearless ground game, slick guard play, and submissions that come out of nowhere. But let's not pretend there isn't bad blood here. The feud between Ilia and Paddy has been simmering for years. Trash talk, near brawls at media days, and plenty of social media shots. Topuria has called Paddy one of the easiest fights at lightweight, while Paddy fired back saying he plans to disfigure Ilia in the cage. This isn't your typical respectful champion versus contender showdown. This is personal. The stakes are massive. For Topuria, a dominant win would silence any doubt about his reign at lightweight, and keep alive talk of chasing a third belt if the UFC ever opens that door. For Pimblett, this is the chance to make history, to shock the world by toppling an undefeated king and flip the entire lightweight division on its head. It would be the biggest win of his career, no question. But here's the big question. Can Paddy survive the early storm? Odds makers have Topuria as a heavy favorite, and for good reason. He hits like a truck, his ground game is suffocating, and he's shown zero fear of stepping into the pocket. But if Pimblett can drag him into deep waters, find a scramble, or catch him sleeping, we've seen crazier upsets in this sport. The fight game always finds a way to surprise us. So, fight fans, where do you stand? Does Ilia Topuria's reign of terror continue with another brutal finish? Or does Paddy the Baddy pull off the unthinkable and hand El Matador his first taste of defeat? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're riding with this rivalry, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more fight breakdowns, and hit that bell so you never miss the next big matchup. This is the MMA Arena. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.